Good afternoon to you all. We're here at the Melbourne Cricket Ground. You join us for this 5-over match between Australia and Ireland. I'm Adam Gilchrist, and next to me in the commentary position is Michael Atherton, Mel Jones, and the one and only Ali Mitchell.
Looking forward to this one. It should be a cracking game.
Thanks, Ali. Let's now head out to the middle to join the captains for the toss.
Not a surprise, that decision. It looks like there'll be plenty for the bowlers on this pitch if they can keep their line and length. If they don't, the batters will more than likely punish them.
Okay, everything looks set to get this match underway. I think the new ball will get some movement, and the openers are going to have to be wary of that. Smacked away. It may carry over the fielder for a maximum. Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. Massive outside edge. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Playing all their shots in that over, a very expensive over.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well-timed, and 4 runs.
Going with pace now. Warner wants a fair piece of this bowler. Driven again. In the air this time, but it's 4 more.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Perfectly timed. Square cut, finds point, no run. Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though. Good catch, out! Oh, great work, held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
As they head back to the pavilion, they'll be wishing they went about this innings a little differently. Not too much to speak of on the scoreboard.
Yeah, big opportunity. They've worked really hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get a big score on the board. Finds the fielder with that shot. Over. Australia are 18 for 1. The right arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the members' end. Thick edge. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Picked that well, and that's on its way to the boundary.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas, and the rewards will come. Beautiful timing there off the front foot. It's racing away. The fielder out in the deep has some serious work to cut it off.
Good batting, lovely timing. Hardly even leant on it. Was always headed for the boundary.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Gone, knocked him over. Just too much pace there.
Well, they lose at the second wicket. It's a long way back to the sheds, and you can tell they're not happy with that dismissal.
The new batter always likes to feel bat on ball as they bring a bit of nervous energy to the wicket. Onto the front foot, super shot, should be 4.
Brilliant shot. You couldn't hope to hit it any better than that. It's raced away to the boundary.
McCarthy getting a wicket in that over. Really good bowling. There wasn't much on offer for the batters. White into the attack now from the Great Southern Stand end. Edged it. Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. Cut away and through the gap. Lovely shot. Might be 4.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders.
Back-to-back boundaries. Can they make it 3 in a row and really put the bowler on the back foot? Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. That's the over. Australia are 42 for 2.
They're setting up the middle order to really attack the later overs.
The right armour is coming on to bowl from the members' end. Huge edge. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6.
Last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions for this innings. Oh, I thought that was passing, but a fantastic dive to cut it off.
Well, that was timed very, very well. Great shot, driven down the ground and flew over the boundary.
And the innings comes to an end. Ireland will need 55 runs. This is a very defendable total. The openers will need to get their eye in very quickly and get the scoreboard ticking over if they have any chance.
Here we go. Coming in for the first ball. Great shorter ball. Well played, though. Didn't flinch and was able to leave the ball comfortably. That's the end of the short stuff for this over.
Doesn't beat the infield. No. Terrible shot. Couldn't get it through the field. And gone. Brilliant reactions to take that one. And that's gone. Amazing catch.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end for someone with such batting skills. This one goes down as a fail.
End of the over. 3 off it. Ireland are 3 for 1. Hazelwood coming on, obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble. Cuts that off well in the infield. Wow, that's missed a lot. Pulled away, but straight to square leg. Out, fine leg is up, and it's an easy catch.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down, really didn't get settled, and looked to be in trouble for most of the knock.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark centre. Just needs to rotate the strike early on as they get settled into their innings. Misses everything.
Well, dealt with that beautifully. Saw the short one and got out of the way. No more of those in this over.
Square cut, finds point, no run. A great over, no runs conceded, a wicket as well, putting enormous pressure on the batters. Zampa, the spinner, coming into the attack. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Was quick onto that in the infield. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing though.
That's a key wicket. Not what you'd want so early in the innings, barely troubling the scorer.
That's a long way to walk out there just to turn around and walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first run behind them and then push on. Can't get that outside the ring field. The end of another tidy over. Good to see the pressure starting to build on the batters. The right arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the members' end. Nicked it, but it's going to go all the way to the boundary.
Well, didn't time that at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary.
Abbott shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. straight to the fielder. Five runs in that over. Ireland are 10 for 3.
That marks the end of the fourth over of the power play, and they're really stuck in quicksand, falling behind the required run rate. And plenty of dot balls does not equal a great power play for the batters.
Massive outside edge. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Great shot through the gap.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection. How will he reply?
That's been smacked away. Fielders will not stop that one.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
Cummins, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Finds the edge.
Have to go for it now.
Brilliant diving stop. Pulled away and into the gap. Could be 4 more.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot. That's the end of the match. A great victory. Amazing bowling that really restricted the runs. And in the end, it was a simple win.
Too sure which way this match was going at first, but it ended up being pretty easy for the victors. Hope you enjoyed the coverage and see you again soon.